And now my friend up town on a bicycle, because I come from down the road there. And he said, them call me Buck. He said, Buck, you want a bicycle? I said, yeah, how me I get it? He said, you have a work fee. I said, what kind of work me I go do? He said, my mother was pregnant. Them days they work at NCD as an accountant. And he said to me, say, when you carry the mail for June every morning, you can't be late. And you have to do it for 6 months, you get a brand new 10-speed. I was never late, and I did get a 10-speed bicycle. The place we used to go for the milk uptown was over there, son. We see the wall there. Just walk down. I sit with a man who milked the cow, named Mr. White. I thought it was an easy job. And he said to me, try it. I didn't get a drop of milk. And then I realized that this is an art form that takes practice, patience, and dedication. When I went past the exam, I'm in the 9th grade. Then my father got to school in St. Anne's Technical High School and tell us a $35 for going. Looking at big man eyes and say tears. I'm going to walk to school in Banton Secondary. But when I'm going to learn, I knew the earlier school was sufficient enough to carry out work because I knew I wasn't going to be on the treadmill. I see some nice teachers. They drive old car, but they might teach you how to make money. So you know I make none. I couldn't understand it. But anyway, I'm going to take on a trade named welding and I'm going to get a job at Simmons Engineering. Down on Walton Park Road. The first day I go up on the job, I hear the boss man say, this blood clot boy named BUJU. But at the first day, I go there. So I said, what BUJU? So I said, upon the blood clot staircase. And I said, what? I went to my pastor catch up with me and all. When we look to see a brother big like, Bam Bam big and I walk upstairs in name BUJU. I was so relieved. Anyway, I get the job. I'm starting to make a thing named Roller for National Bakery. Roller is the thing where we roll the dough, we eat the bread on the eat. You roll the bread, one on the arm. The roller. I man, make them thing there. Don't see me engineering. But that man couldn't sleep on night time. As when I'm left in Hampton, I am right away. So after 6 months I quit. Because the metal from the metal, I took an all bout when I did not forget a rest. And my man overall never hold out the metal. No matter what man be, I find some, I see that nigga. So I man left that. I man left because my true passion was music. See, my father used to sing, you know. When my father got the first recording studio at Channel 1, apparently they got the recording studio Sunday night. And when him go there, the Monday man, the China man, them a rocked. And them want to bother them cuss. Now, he's a principal man, him left and go all at 9 to 5 and give it up. So I said, at least I love. Yeah. So I'm on forward on the music. When I'm on forward on the music, I'm going to start up on a song named Rambo International. Flogan was my first pass. I'm going to get paid $100 every weekend. I'm going to buy a subscription and get land on the rest. I will be poor. I think it's bad. All I want is a subscription. I'm going to get out the rest. First time I saw go up in the account, we're going to NC and Reddish Road with $11. And the people look on where I serve and we should start tear up and hold on around and speak and say, what do you start? She gave me some of the best children ever in my life. Come here, them there, come up. Come up. Markimo. Yeah, man. I don't know come forward. I have some great children. The Lord has blessed I. I'm one of 16 sisters and no brother. Yeah, but I have no soldier, so don't get it twisted. I'm a live good.
Army.
Yeah. Come. Want to go for an arrow for me? What do we do then? Come Hamilton. Where there? So, through tribulation, I'm my father coming to City Kingston, you know. Was the brightest apple on the tree, but he did his best. My mother, she's a hickler. I'm sleeping at Constant Spring Crossroad and downtown market, every market. This is my little sister. She's a school. Yeah? Lord, sweet like. So, are we this? We come through many tribulation. We love God. We don't love nothing else. We have never mixed the iron with the clay. When we come out and tell them not to do these things, many of them went to first. But no, from the days of my youth, I've never led on the wrong. Now is there any man in the crowd at my age of 50 can point a finger and say, you have taken from me illicitly, or you have wronged me, or you are the cause of my demise. I live a life of service to you people and all people, especially Jamaican people. I may not be able to reach everyone because I'm not your elected official, but those who I can reach, I do reach them. Yeah? So on my journey, I might find myself out of school with one pair of shoes, what we get from Kurt Riley, one yellow shirt, and one green pants. Mr. Yard and a half for my buy and car go up Albert Street for a Rasta man named Squitso. But my father used to make some khaki for me make a pants in it. I'm on underpants. And I wash my pants and wash my t-shirt every day. I mean, I'm underpants till at 2-3 o'clock. Look through my window and Friday come in front of me and say, BUJU now come out. I said, no, I'm good, but then when I my clothes, I try. I'm going to jump on the bus. Coming on in the morning, I'm beat the side of the bus. Half a tree cross with that town. You can't charge me coming out near work. Yeah, and near work. But more and get to me and go. In those days, true, there wasn't so many like it is now. We have Jammings, Dynamics, RJ, Penthouse. It wasn't so many. And you have to be really connected or know somebody to get through those days. In those days also you have to prove yourself through the medium of the dance hall. By jumping on the truck back and reaching to the dance and sing early before the superstars came. A good friend of mine, Daddy Lizard, when I look at the one Lana, I never cross the border between 100 Lane and Parkland. One night the bad man get tired of me and I say, yo, what not deal with? I say, no, what deal with? He say, yeah, if not, say, I go here and stay. One named Johnny Bad say, BUJU that, you know. BUJU and Lana that, you know. Them good. On the border we walk and I terrorize the bad man in car. She don't want me to go for White House by myself and me no want she walk on a Parkland by herself. They must deal with it. It did. The music grew to a point where I'm going to realize that the only way to change the situation I'm going to have to just give my first daughter. But dedicate myself, livicate myself to this music, yeah. The Lord bless me with the mother of my children, them land at that time where she understand my mission. She kept me clean. She made sure I'm fed.
Salute.
And she did everything possible.
Yeah, man.
For me, at 19 years old, for my music to live. I didn't have the drama. The first thing I did, the first piece of money I'm on hold, I'm on build my mother's house. I'm on band 127A Barbican Road on the Gully Bank. And after I finished building my mother's house, I pay off my father one. I went buy some government house. And pay 11,000 a feed and 11,000 rent to 88,000. So I'm gonna just make sure I leave that fee as a youth. I'm gonna live nowhere. I live in a basement and the people don't still flush them toilet. You don't throw a big PVC pipe right on my bed head. Never mind. I'm gonna have one daughter. But I'm gonna see them things because I come from far than that. Uno pit toilet. Yeah. Yeah. And that's where Jamaica come from. So we come in a time where we see the black man become entrepreneurs. Because before, I was a part of a group who used to went to the National Stadium to watch the Governor General driving Rolls Royce around 12 times. Or 13 times. One car. All of Jamaica pack up at the stadium for watch one man. And the police ride on him and he goes around the stadium. And one day I think to myself, I said, what's wrong with this picture? I'm a young man. Young man. I said, something is wrong with that picture. Why is every Jamaican pack up into the self-esteem. I know it's independence, but when this car come around, it's euphoria. And then I realized Jamaica had no cars. We used to play VW as kids. We used to play taxi as kids. Because the cars that we saw, that were the cars, were owned by some people who bring them out once a year. In those days, when someone on a phone, they act like they have a direct line to God. They keep a lock on the phone. If they don't get God, they're certain to get Michael. So, you know, you ain't got a chance to make a call. And we stop, and we see all this change. We see cars where the common man didn't spend half of the year fixing his car and driving it for one day, but drove his car all through the year. And I realized Jamaica is moving forward. The music must also move forward to inspire these people with this vibe and this vigor. How are we going to do that? Under the tutelage of Donovan Jeremy, who I give a lot of credit to, who told me as a young man, never board a plane and sit on that plane for 2-3 hours and eat that nasty food and watch that programming and waste your time. Buy a book. And that's how my library grew extensively, from buying books on my flights. Started reading 200 pages. So I find myself reading War and Peace. Now, if you've ever read War and Peace, you know how many pages that is. I'm saying this to tell you how far I've come. I'm not saying this to say anything else. I'm saying this to tell you that what I've invested in my music and in my culture and in my people from myself is far greater than what they try to take away. We have been a blessed people. If only you could wake up one day and realize who you are. You have never been left without a voice of reason, to a balance. Do you realize how programmed we are? We've been sent to school to do the same things we're sent to work to do, but we still can't make it. Why? Why we can't make it? And here comes a voice in the wilderness saying it's not an easy road. Here comes a voice in the wilderness saying all these songs that my people can feel when mama spent her last Senegal class to bring my people forward, because we saw that the nation was moving in a direction where our people need that music also to give them that extra push. You know, many young men and young women went through college, and these are the tenets of their focus. Help them to stay on path, because you know you're there for a reason. You got all kind of things to distract you. We figured this out. We said, okay, our brothers in the 80s and the 90s, they bring it this far. The 70s and the 80s rather. And here we are in the 90s. It's up on our shoulder. What are we going to do? Okay, let's figure this out. This music has a structure. And if you do not adhere to the structure, you're going to have what we currently have, which is disarray. If you follow the structure, you may have a beautiful music, rhythmic, melodic, and all these kind of stuff, because the blueprint is already laid from the 90s. This is how far we're coming from. So here we are. My mom died. She didn't get to see the man I become at 50 years old. But my father is still alive. Daddy, where you at? In the house? So, he's in the house or he's not in the house? Okay, so we're on the way. And he's still alive. And I'm happy. Because in my class at Denham Town, out of 38 boys, only 3 of us are still alive. And that's a testament to the nation that we live in and the country that we live in. It's not all due to violence, don't get it twisted. Some is accident, some is suicide, some is wrong side of the law, but the fact still remains that the number is still 3. Okay? So we have a chance here in the music to make a difference. And here I am, before you. See there, Leia, from this man lines and man coming. You see him, look. Blessings from the Almighty, the Holy One of creation. are the boss. So the man stay in a prayer. The man don't want to know God. So tonight I want to say thank you. Thank you, Tommy Cowan, the first MC to call me on stage in Japan at 19 years old. Thank you. Thank you to the patrons. Thank you to my father. Thank you to my mother. Thank you to the mothers of my children who brought me joy in abundance as the only son from this man and the only son from my mother. Yeah? So I thank you, good people, for taking time out of your busy schedule. Trial by fire. Unify this land of mine. They are counting on me, so I must take the lead. Who am I to question and design when it's written in the stars? Mountain we have climbed, all the heights we've defined. Through the test of time, my people are defined. Through the years we've grown, and the tears we've known. But through this time, my people, we always stand up, and we always defend you. So hear me now. We are the Rasta.
Blessed Earthstrong.
We are the Rasta. This requires just your ordinary feelings. This is something special you should ordinary this. I was born for greatness. I won't forget this. Superstar, supercar, supermodel. I'm beyond that level, you won't get me started. I don't follow the rule, they say I'm lawless. Still making big moves regardless. It's above the pay grade, so let it go. We're coming in thousands and tenfold. I don't follow your rules, I guess I'm lawless. Still making big moves regardless. It's above the pay grade, so let it go. We're coming in thousands and Mayday, we're about to crush the body. No apology this time, very sorry. Got to move, show me what you can do. Nobody judging you, just like a fuse. Now when this is over, we start a new chapter. All is a stage and everyone is an actor. I keep it real, so much who corrupter. I, but you was born a winner. I don't follow the rules, I guess I'm about to still making big moves. When it's up your pay, hold it.
Sweet man, sweet. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you. The Lord said unto my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send out of thy strength out of Zion, rule, O God, in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power from the dew of the morning of the dew of thy youth. The Lord of Sweden shall not repent. The water preserve after the hand of Melchizedek, the Lord of thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathens and fill that place with dead bodies. He shall wound dead over many countries, then shall retrieve the book in the way, and our head shall be lifted up. A rich man's wealth is in a secret. Oh, destruction of the poor is poverty. Oh, destruction of our soul. Yeah. Oh, oh, I am just a poor boy. Oh, my story's all untold. I have squandered my resistance on a pocket full of members, such as promises my family. I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the dance hall. But BUJU was not scared. They know, seeking out the cool quarters where dancehall people go. Only they enjoy the vibes that dancehall people know. You see me, mama, look from where you call it. You see me, mama, look from where you call it. Yeah. I wanna hold my destiny. Oh, I will. Yeah, I wanna hold my destiny. I wanna hold my destiny. Oh, I wanna hold my destiny. Clean my cause. Oh Lord, with them that strive with me. Clean my cause. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler. Stand up for minor. Block the way against those heathens who persecute. Then say unto my soul, Mark, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded. That's the gift to my soul. Who is like unto thee? Who delivers the poor from the strong and mighty, from evil from him that spoileth him. I go on my knees for only one king. Plead my cause. Oh Lord, with them strive with me. Plead my cause. Fight against them that fight against me. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled myself with fasting and prayer, behave myself in a righteous manner. Hypocritical mockers in feast, they sit, plan my disease. Why? And I know I've done them nothing that really matters. Tonight I say, plead my cause. Oh Lord, with them that strive with me, and plead my cause, and fight against them, fight against me. Hold it. You see, hold it. I'm happy tonight. So therefore, my happiness is universal. It transcends this plane. I'm happy for my life. You have no idea what they try to do. Yeah? And you've known me. If they've come to you and said, "BUJU shoot 10 people," believe them, 'cause I don't fuck with niggas. When them come to the fuck around them way. So don't try I in a creation. But I know we're in a battle. It's a spiritual battle. One is you have a strong outside and within. Tonight, eat, drink, and be merry. Because tomorrow is promised to no one. And I love you.
Respect, love and respect, love and respect.
it with you. So that anything you will say, I don't do you know. That's how the thing go. Big up the shine over. Big up the shine.